Hey guys, Ginger here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing the Christmas song book tag. I love Christmas songs. I love to sing, and Christmas songs are ones that you know and love year after year because they always play on the radio and they get stuck in your head. So they are easy ones to sing along to. But for this tag, there are a series of 10 questions that each have to deal with a different Christmas song, and I will be picking books to answer the questions that go along with them. Haley in Bookland is the creator of this tag, so I will link her channel down below if you're interested to see the original video. But without further ado, let's get into the tag. The first question has to do with your mean one, Mr. Grinch, and it is, name a villainous character you couldn't help but love. Why are we starting off with a hard one? So, in Truth Witch, we are dealing with a Blood Witch. I'm not going to get into too much spoilers, but I absolutely adore him. He is a great character, but he is a villain in the book because he is after our main characters, Sophia and Isualt. So he's technically a villain, but I feel like later on in the books he might not be a villain anymore. So we shall see. But he was just I loved him, even though he was technically trying to kill them. So, I guess that's my answer. The second is All I Want for Christmas Is You. Which book do you most hope to see under your Christmas tree? Now, if we're going by what book I think Zach's going to buy me, then it's going to be the new Robert Jordan book, which is The Warriors of Atali, I think? Yes. Because he's a Robert Jordan fan, and then he could read this too. But if I'm just going with what I'd like to see under the tree, I mentioned in another tag that I really want to see Hollow Kingdom, but I also wouldn't mind seeing the rest of the Folk of Air trilogy because my library doesn't own it, so if I want to read them, I need them in my possession, so probably them. The third one is based off of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it is name a character that overcomes major obstacles and learns to believe in themselves. I'll probably go with Rusty, aka Firestar from the Warrior series, because throughout the first series, he is overcoming the fact that he was a pet, and so everyone makes fun of him and doesn't think he's good enough at what he's doing, but obviously as time goes on he increases his respect and whatnot in the series, and so he overcomes a lot to get to where he ends up being in the series, so I'm gonna go with him. And he's also red. Well, he's a ginger tabby, so Rudolph, Rusty goes together. Number 4 is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and this has 2 parts. The first part is, which character do you think would be on the top of the naughty list? And second one, which one do you think would be on the top of the nice list? So, for on the top of the nice list, and hear me out, I think I'm going to go with Danny Torrance because he has a rough patch, but from the beginning of his life, he's a little innocent boy, to the end of his life where he becomes kind of a hero to a little girl, he does a lot of good. And considering the majority of King novels have bad characters in them, with some good characters, I think that Danny belongs on the nice list because he tried real hard to get where he belonged. So he's my nice character, but for my naughty character, that one, we'll just go with Jack Torrance because he freaking tried to murder his son. So that we're gonna go with my Shining vlog stuff for that one. So naughty list, Jack. Nice list, Danny. Moving on. Number 5 is Frosty the Snowman, and which book just melts your heart? I want to say Red, White, and Royal Blue again, but we're not. We're not going to go there. A book that really melts my heart is probably The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. This is one of the first books I read for BookTube and my book blog and everything when I had it, and I fell in love with this. It was such a good book, and I am due for a reread because it was just so wholesome, and everything that happens in here is so sweet, and it is a little sad, but it's totally worth the read. And so I would actually really recommend this if you haven't read it yet because it's pretty great. Number 6 is Feliz Navidad. Choose a book that takes place in a country other than your own. I could choose probably any amount of my historical fiction ones. I'm pretty sure both of the Ruta Sepetys ones take place in like Germany. I have an Isabel Allende book that takes place in Africa. Technically, a lot of my fantasy books aren't even in this real world, so they're technically other countries. You get what I'm saying. There's actually a lot that I have, but there's also a lot to take place in America, so it's fine. But again, I'm not going to go jam-packed on that shelf. I'm not going to go digging through them, but those are some of the books that probably work for that one, I guess. Also, Like Water for Chocolate is one of my favorite books of all time, and it takes place in Mexico, so that one works too. Number 7 is It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Hello, phone. Which holiday-themed book do you use to spread the Christmas joy? I actually don't read any Christmas books. Sorry. I don't know. I don't even know if there's any that like take place over Christmas really that I have. I honestly don't know for this one. I don't think I have a book that fits this category. None of these really spread Christmas joy. I read a lot of sad books or thrillers. Yeah, I don't have an answer for this one, so we're just gonna skip it. But any book that's green and red is one that works for me because that is Christmas colors, so we'll go with that answer. Number 8 is Sleigh Ride. Which fictional character would you choose to spend the holidays with? I feel like I would love to spend the holidays with the Rampion crew from the Lunar Chronicles. They're just a fun bunch, and I feel like they would have a very close-knit Christmas, even though I don't know if they even know what Christmas is, not gonna lie. I would show it to them, and it would just be a fun time with outlaws and vigilantes and characters that I have grown to love, so I'm gonna choose them for my answer. Number 9, second to last, Baby It's Cold Outside, is which book that you didn't like would you sacrifice to a fire to warm yourself up in the cold? I actually have one. This is the worst book I read this year, and I would gladly watch it burn to freaking warm me up because it was awful. It was I tried to film a video multiple times talking about this, and I just failed. So if that tells you anything about how much I didn't like it, there's that. But you will see more about it after Christmas when I talk about the worst books that I read this year. And then the last prompt is, do you hear what I hear? Which book do you think everyone should read? There are a lot, guys. This is a hard question. Honestly, I think everyone needs to read Scythe. It is just a very creative book that deals with ideas that could be in the future. Who knows? We might get rid of death. We might find a way to almost be immortal. It's possible. It's crazy, but it's something that could happen. And I think that Neal Shusterman not only does a great job with the premise, but a great job with the writing. And I think almost everybody would really enjoy that book. And I've almost heard no bad things about that book from everybody. So that would be my answer for that prompt. So there you have it, guys. That is the Christmas song book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun. Now I'm going to go listen to some Christmas music. Well, I mean, after I film all these videos, I'm going to go listen to some Christmas music. So let me know in the comments below if you've done this tag or you think you're going to do this tag. It was really fun, and I would love to see if you guys do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see more of my content in the future. I have lots planned for December and the upcoming months in 2020. So until my next video, I will see you all then. Bye!